Hello and welcome back to more Vintage Cube Draft. What do we got in this pack? This is actually a very strange pack. No fetches, but a lot of duels. Shieldred, which is just a ridiculous magic card. Solitude, Snapcaster Mage, and then not a lot else. Definitely not first picking Snapcaster. I think maximizing win rate could be Solitude. Just free removal is excellent. Shieldred, I think for me is the second, like the runner up, because this it just wins games. You just play it and win. But the 4 cost is fairly expensive, so I could see an argument to not taking it. You could also take like Multiversal Passage or like a Steam Vents. I just don't like Steam Vents because I think blue is one of the worst colors, so I don't like first picking that. So I think for me it's between Shieldred, Solitude, and Passage, and I'm kind of in a Shieldred mood. I think Solitude's better. We'll take Solitude. It is a bit more of a commitment, but Shieldred being double costed anyway, is also a big commitment to black. And you're just like, you're gonna play Solitude in basically any white deck, but Shieldred, it's just 4 mana, and there's a lot of good 4 mana cards in the cube. There's not that many good 0 mana cards, so we're gonna take that. Pack 2, Emptiness. What do? White gets a creature back. And then black kills something. So that's kind of cool. If you had taken Shieldred, Nethergoyf is a pretty good opener. Felia plus Solitude, though, is kind of nice. Foundry's nice, and then Ancient Tomb's also good. I'm just going to take Felia. I think these two go well together. Felia has a lot of cool combos, just a very strong card. I don't know about Flicker Wisp. Enduring Innocence plus Shieldred Felia is kind of funny. I could try Phoenix Fleet Airship. I have not taken that card. It just doesn't seem good to me, but the thing I did notice is it has crew 1, so it can just, if you get a copy of it, right, you just have 2 4/4 flyers coming at them, so you don't have to hit 8 copies to win the game, because if you hit 8, you're definitely winning. But even having like 2, this is kind of just a better Smuggler's Copter. It doesn't loot, but you're getting a bunch of it, so I'm more interested in this card, but still not completely there. Flicker Wisp has flying. It's good with Solitude. It's good with Felia. I think I'm going to take that. Okay, Council's Judgment. A lot of 3s going on here. Tidal Sculler I like a lot. But I did pass a Shieldred and a Nethergoyf, so I don't know that black is going to be that open. There is my boy. Council's Judgment just keeps us open. It cuts white. It's a fine card. I'll take Council's Judgment. Then Eagles gives us fixing. Lion Sash is fine, but not amazing. Formidable Speaker is a good tutor effect. Kind of good with Felia Flicker Wisp. You can just keep getting good creatures into your deck. So I could see taking that. Wan Shi Tong, blue has felt a little bit open. This is also a good thing to block. It's kind of nuts. And then that is a late Unholy Heat as well. So I could take that too. I think we're gonna take the Unholy Heat and see what happens. Okay, we get Sunbaked Canyon versus Cathar Commando. Appa's fine. I guess at 4 mana, 3/4 flash flying. We do have Solitude and Felia, so we have actually a decent amount of flash. So this card's okay. Cathar Commando also has flash. And then this with Flicker, you can airbend your stuff and get 1/1 allies. That seems fine. But 4 mana is a lot. I'm just going to take the Sunbaked Canyon. Okay, red's definitely open. Chain Lightning, that's a very late Deathrite Shaman. And kind of a late Fatal Push, but nothing too crazy. And then Avacyn's Pilgrim also could be good in a deck like this. But I think Chain Lightning tends to be the best out of all of these. Then we get Fear of Missing Out is just fine. Wow. These all wheeled. I'll take Multiversal Passage. I was considering first picking that card, so that's wild that it wheeled. Legion Extruder, Questing Beast, and Vengevine wheel. What is going on? Nobody likes these cards, huh? Is Legion Extruder even good in a deck like this? Not really. I'm going to take a Questing Beast, just in case. 2 mana for a thing is fine, like you can play it. If you get Gut Broadside Bombardiers, it's okay, but it's just a pretty low value card overall, and I think if green ends up being open, I'd much rather kind of have some cards to prepare for that because this draft is a little weird. And green definitely feels open given this pack. I'll take a Haywire Might, I guess. Okay. Sorry, I missed a pick. I got Formidable Speaker, I guess. I had to do something. Let's get Leyline Binding. Agi's Ravager. Okay. I mean, we're we're in the open colors. There's a Renin 6, there's Ice Till. Dude, every time this happens. Their Confidant, Bone Crusher, Giant. So we have no fetches. I don't think I saw a single fetch land that whole draft, but I did get Formidable Speaker. We're not certain we're there. I think I might take a Temple Garden, just to keep us open. Because I don't know if I want either of these yet. But if I do, I would want this fixing first. So let's take the fixing first. Then see what's happening. Windswept Teeth, perfect. Mox Diamond I also like if I get some of those cards. Root Walla could be good. Bloodstained Mire would be good. Figure would be okay. Emperor of Bones is nuts, but not really in our color. So I'm gonna take Windswept Teeth here. Strip Mine. Alright, well, in a Hogak, every time. Strip Mine's definitely better if we're gonna wheel an Ice Still, which we probably will. There's a couple different directions, right? We could go Town Greeter into Hogak, but I think Strip Mine is better, especially given the start that we have. So I love Hogak, but you can't let your pet cards get in the way of like what the draft is actually telling you to do, which in this case seems to be more like mana denial strategies. I like Mana Tithe. It might come around, and Hex Drinker is kind of nuts. Really good with Formidable Speaker, just like the ability to tutor up a Hex Drinker is really good. But Mana Tithe is also a good partner with Strip Mine. But I think it wheels. Nobody respects the card. White felt extremely open, so we're just going to live that life. What actually is in this picture? There's a dude and then like a thing with a big hand. I guess I kind of see it. It's cool. Taiga definitely helps. Ouroborod's really good. Generous Ent's also quite good. I think I'm going to grab the Taiga, although I might not even be playing red, and then I'm just kind of wasting a pick. I think that's fine. We'll take the Taiga. It makes all of our fetches better too. Jetmir's Garden is triple on color. I love Chaldea Guardian. Anger. Unfortunately, we're not going to wheel very many cards from this pack, but triple on color is like, you got to take that. Oh my god, dude. They're all in the same pack. Flage, Skyclave, Sentinel, Fabled Passage. I'd probably even play Tarmogoyf. That's unfortunate. It's like, I'm drafting the open lane, but it's hard to cut it because all the good cards in the same pack. I think Flage is better than Skyclave because it's easier to cast turn 1. Oh, Skyclave with Felia Flicker Wisp though is really good. Flage gives us late game staying power like nothing I've ever seen before. Ugh, that's a hard pick. I took this. Ooh, Bright Glass Gearhulk. Is today the day? I have Hex Drinker, Haywire Might. If I open power, I'll be very happy I took this. It's in our colors. We have decent mana to cast it. I could also take a Springheart Nantuko or a Galvanic Discharge. I'm gonna take the Gearhulk. This card never gets love. Ice Till plus Strip Mine I think is the play. Renin 6 also nice. That can lock them out faster, but this, you play it and the game is just over. I wish I could have both. This draft has been so annoying because I'm clearly in the open lane. Every single card I've thought about has wheeled, but they're all in the same packs. So I can't really cut the archetype. Someone else might think it's open, and then I can't get all the cards that I want either. I think I'm going to take the 4. Just a much stronger card. Ursine Monstrosity at 3. Fairly awkward to have our curve be this high. But we can make up for it elsewhere, I'm sure. Dude. Hogak wheels. I don't think that this is a Hogak deck, unfortunately. I can take Town Greeter, which is technically a combo with Ice Till. I can take Elvish Mystic to help with this nonsense. Probably that. Green Suns can grab Ice Till with the Strip Mine that can just win games. I also have Formidable Speaker, which can just tutor any creature. I'm not really playing Mutable Explorer, so I'll put this here. Dude, come on. Every time these cards just wheel and I don't understand it. Staff of the Storyteller also could potentially be better, but How many 4-drops is too many? I don't know. We're about to find out. Chaldea Guardian. Okay, dude, come. Everything is open. Nobody is touching any of the archetypes I'm in, which is kind of Naya-ish, except for maybe red. Oh my god. Wait. Mana Crypt, Soul Ring, Minskin Boo, Library, all in the same pack. What the heck? Okay. Wow. That's nuts. That is actually nuts. This makes Bright Glass Gearhulk really good, I think. So Mana Crypt good with Ravager, Sentinel, Ursine Monstrosity, Formidable Speaker. I think Mana Crypt is just a better card. This deck isn't going to be waiting around. This this is ridiculous, by the way. Given the way this draft is going, I wouldn't be surprised if Minsk and Boo wheeled, but more than likely, it's just gonna convince someone to move in on my archetype, and then I'm gonna be sad about it. This doesn't grab artifacts, right? Creature or land. So this can get Strip Mine, this can get Elvish Mystic. Is that better than Sacred Foundry? I think so. There's Savannah. Palace Jailer's good. Dismember. Okay. okay. Oliphant can grab mana as well. I have Unholy Heat, Council Judgment, Skyclave, Solitude, Leyline Binding. I'm gonna take this instead. I have decent removal actually, surprisingly. Noble Hierarch helps a lot. Jackrabbit hopefully wheels. So someone said protection from an opponent is the same as Hexdrinker. I thought this would just be protection from their spells, but I guess it's protection from everything they have. Definitely want Noble Hierarch here, and then hopefully Jackrabbit comes around. Okay, I'm liking this more. Ooh, okay. We have Adeline. There's also Titania. Bloodbraid Challenger could be okay. Titania, we have literally one fetch. Good with Strip Mine. But I think Adeline is a higher value card. In the absence of knowing what's happening. Copter is great. Love a Copter. Okay, we need to make some cuts here. And we could be cutting a lot of the red cards. Just splashing 2 red removal spells. And that would make our mana a lot better. And a 3. Council's Judgment is the hardest one to make work. Green Sun Zenith is nice if we do have Mana Crypt. I can play a turn 1 Hierarch or Mystic. And I think I like being able to grab like Ice Till with that. Urza's Bauble can help. Pest Infestation really good to pair with the Strip Mine lock, so I will take that. Even though it's another 3. Sometimes you just gotta work with what you got. That's a Fury. This makes me want to play more red cards now. Because Fury plus Strip Mine, like you can clear their board without spending any mana. It's incredible. Otherwise, I could take a Commercial District to have a Surveil land. But that's an insanely late Fury. I wouldn't be surprised if Minsk and Boo wheels. Although I would be like, kind of sad. Not for myself, but just for the draft. I could genuinely just play this whole thing as a deck. Right now, Chaldea Guardian's a 3. Or Ouroborid. I don't have a ton of tokens, so this would be my first cut. Like, we have a lot of small individual good creatures, and I decide this in against any opponent who's a little dirtily. Although this does turn Noble Hierarch, Elvish Mystic into just monsters. So we'll see what happens. Dude, what? Library Wheels? Okay. I mean, this pack was ridiculous, but Library is a card that should not wheel. So we have Library Once Upon a Time, one of my favorite combos. Sadly, someone took Minsk and Boo, so our colors are going to start being cut, maybe. I think I cut Flicker Wisp, because the double white. Solitude and Fury are a little bit sus, but we have... I mean, we could just hardcast them, and it's not that bad. But I'm going to have to find a lot of cuts that I'm not looking forward to. I don't know if this deck needs Formidable Speaker. It's quite nice with a Mana Crypt. And it can't just turn any land into, like, Bright Glass Gearhulk, and then Gearhulk grabs Hexdrinker Mana Crypt, and then you're just going nuts. I like Thraben Inspector here. We don't have the mana for Nadu or Suplex, really, so take this card. Okay, we get Oliphant. There's also Abandoned Air Temple, but I think Oliphant can grab Taiga. No way, someone took my red-white land. That's right. That sucks. Don't think I'm actually gonna play that. Yeah, the red white land did not wheel. Something else I was trying to wheel from this pack. It was next to Finger of Fable. I don't remember what it was. I'll play it though. Another Hex Drinker. Titania wheeled. I don't actually know if this is a good Titania deck with one fetch. No way to self-mill except Ursine. We can discard a Copter and Formidable Speaker though, so maybe it's fine as a top end, because we do have a lot of expensive cards here. I need to cut some of these. Gotta figure out what that is. Maybe it's Anji's Ravager. Let's put this here. This goes here. Probably just cut Green Suns. Mana Crypt. I'm gonna count as a spell in this deck because everything's so expensive, so I need to find a lot of cuts. I could just cut the red completely. That probably would involve cutting Leyline Binding, and that does give us a playable deck. And then my removal is Council's Judgment, Skyclave, Pest Infestation, Solitude. I don't hate it. Maybe that's just the play. And then if I'm in a matchup where I need removal, we could just bring in Fury. This probably makes the mana better. Temple Garden, Strip Mine, Savannah, Multiversal Passage, Library, Air Temple. Do I run Jetmir's Garden? Probably run Sunbaked Canyon. It's good with Titania as well. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dual sources. And with 2 colorless lands, I probably do have to run this. 4 and 3 feels okay. Does it? We have 3 double green, or 3 double white, or 5 double green. More green turn 1 though. So 16 lands, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll count white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's very low. Although this helps as well, right? Where is it? And then green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green sources. That's also quite low. Felia's good with Skyclave, Formidable Speaker, Breakless Gearhulk, Titania, Solitude. Not so good with Chaldea. Maybe I do just put Green Suns in the deck. It can grab most of the things that I want. It also makes Breakless Gearhulk easier to cast. I could bring that in, cut Adeline, and then my white mana drops. I can play another Forest. And then I just have double white removal. I'll try that. We'll see what happens. See you all round 1. Alright, we're playing against Roland77. Let's go first. So we get a turn 1 Figure of Fable, turn 2, yeah, I'll keep this. We have pressure, we have removal, we have late game, mid game. We could also turn 2 this for a mana elf, and then that could let us start leveling this up or stuff like that. Opponent mulligan to 6. Tell him good luck, have fun. And I'm gonna lead on, you know, Mana Tithe never wheeled. I just realized that. Like half, it was pack 1, and I passed it and it never wheeled, but all the white cards were. So probably someone was in control, taking the white removal, but not the white creatures. That's my guess anyway. They have a Delighted Halfling. 2-drop. There's a Hierarch. I think I'm gonna go Noble Hierarch. Hold open a Think Mana Tithe. Attack with Figure of Fable. I guess Fake Mana Tithe doesn't even do anything because they have Delighted Halfling. I'm just expecting Nadu to come down. Okay, level it up. That's 3 damage on turn 2. That's not bad. So allegedly this works like Hex Drinker, where I could just get protection from all their creatures. Here comes the Nantuko. And then they play a land, gets a token. Do I care about tokens? So I can Skyclave the Springheart Nantuko. Or I could just jam Ursine Monstrosity. Smuggler's Copter also kind of nice. I feel like Skyclaving the Halfling does a lot because it stops them from copying it. They can make tokens, but with Ursine Monstrosity plus this, I don't care that much. Let's start with an attack for 3. See if they chump block or not. If they chump block, that tells me they have a lot going on. If they just take it, that tells me they're building towards something, maybe like a Guy's Cradle. Okay, they chump block. They're gonna have a lot of tokens. I can Skyclave this. I think I do that. Sadly, they do get to keep the Nantuko, but I get to play Passage tapped. And this is going to be Forest. Go ahead. If I draw any untapped land, I can Green Suns for Brightglass Gearhulk, and then play Mana Crypt Smuggler's Copter, and that will be very strong. So they get a token, they lose Delighted Halfling. And another Goyf that's a 0/1. Love it. Okay, Felia is quite nice. So I can now go Smuggler's Copter plus Felia. I think that's going to be the play, because Felia Skyclave is just going to destroy them. Let's go Copter. I guess I attack first. This is going to become a 3/4. Because if they do anything, I might want to level up or something. They chump. Okay, then I get to play Smuggler's Copter. Still have Plains for Felia. Okay, Fanatic. Still not the best. And I get to blink Skyclave. That's going to be nasty. Alright, Felia, get in there. Ice Till Explorer. Currently nothing in my graveyard for that. A little bit awkward, to be honest. But let's go Ursine Monstrosity. Crew the Copter here. Get some attacks going. Attack. Attack. A 2/3 doesn't have the best attacks. Delia can blink Skyclave and eat this though. So I guess I do this. They're gonna get a 1/1 when I blink Skyclave. So maybe if I attack with Felia, they get a 1/1, they can double block Springheart and a thing on Felia. I think that's actually fine. That's fine. Draw a card. Council's Judgment. I do like that as well. I guess I'm gonna ditch an Ice Toe because I have no lands to go with it. Oh, that didn't work how I thought. It comes back at the end of turn, so I'm just losing Felia. I guess that's fine. Okay, yeah, it doesn't immediately flicker it. It flickers it slowly. But I'm basically trading Felia for their Fanatic, and that's fine with me. They take 5. Skyclave comes back, eats their Fanatic, I think. Nice. Okay, it didn't matter. Could be a good Fury matchup, but honestly, it feels like my deck is great. We're just gonna run it back. Blinking Skyclave is very powerful. Okay, we have Library on the draw. Yeah. Hard to be mad about that. Although, this is a 5-land hand, but Library can hopefully dig us into action. We have Mana Crypt, we have Mana Elves, so if we can hit one of those, that would be incredible. They play an island. That's surprising to me. Pass turn. Okay, Bristly Bill, let's draw. Formidable Speaker, not the best. We draw Forest. So, I think I do want to shock in a Temple Garden. That way, if I hit like a Mana Crypt, I could play double white or double green next turn. Down to 8. Down to 7. And then I can draw off Library. Next turn, I'm just going to play one of my 3-drops, most likely. Springheart and Tuco. They don't bestow. I don't see a reason why you wouldn't want to just bestow. But we'll see. So 3/3 is going to become a 4/4 probably next turn. Let me draw. Green Sun Zenith. Noble Hierarch. Okay. What do I want to do? I can go Hierarch, Green Sun Zenith for more mana, but that doesn't matter that much. I think I just go Forest into Sentinel. Although I could Formidable Speaker for any creature that I want, and that could be a Skyclave Apparition. So next turn I could then go Skyclave the Bristly Bill. Maybe that's the play. Skyclave is quite nice. I can't Green Suns for it. This lets me double Library if I need to. And I can get rid of some of these excess lands. And I'm going to discard the land that hurts me because I'm on the back foot. Solitude is also nice. Brightglass Gearhulk I can't cast because this Library. So I think it's going to be a Skyclave for now. So if they want to be able to attack, they have to grow this guy. But then Skyclave eats it. If they don't grow this guy, I can just block it, and that's fine. Okay, they do grow that guy, so maybe they have Counterspell. I'll take 4. Formidable Speaker blocks really well. That is astounding to me, and this costs 5 mana to double counter, so we'll just take 4. They besiege you my library. That's fine. I'm gonna grab Jetmir's Garden just to have perfect mana. I already drew 2 cards off of it. You know, it's like, that is basically like I cast Ancestral Recall, but with way less work. So we're gonna go Skyclave on Bristly Bill. Then I'm gonna play a Noble Hierarch. Pass turn. I can Green Sun Zenith for Brightglass Gearhulk or Titania getting back library. Once upon a time. Yeah, let's try and grab a Springheart and Antuke, or let's Green Sun Zenith for 4 here. And I'm gonna grab Ice Till. Although Brightglass Gearhulk getting Figure of Fable and Elvish Mystic is quite tempting, but I think Ice Till Explorer can eventually get me Strip Mine, and I can get back Library as well. Played that. I do want green, maybe? No, I don't. I could just double level up Hex Drinker here. Level up, level up. Last turn. So I can crack Sunbaked Canyon to start activating Library. Felly's in the graveyard, so I can't deal with Psychic Frog, unfortunately, but their graveyard's pretty small, so they're not likely to be able to get flying. And Hex Drinker is going to have protection from everything very soon. And can just race. Or I can do that. That also seems good. Let me draw a card here. That's quite good as well. Then I can draw a card. Then I can Strip Mine you. Let's kill Breeding Pool. They float mana, sure. Strip Mine again. Mill another card. Let's level up Hex Drinker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can just cast Titania, but I can't Strip Mine as well. So let me just Strip Mine them. They just let it die. And then level up Hex Drinker. Level up Hex Drinker. And then I want to Once Upon a Time to try and hit a white card for Solitude so I can kill Psychic Frog. And then I don't know how they come back from that. And then next turn this becomes protected from everything. If they tap out, I'm going to Once Upon a Time or Solitude. But they're not going to have any lands. Okay, you attack with the frog. You grow the frog. They give flying. Let me cast Once Upon a Time, see if they counter this. Okay, I do not hit anything, but Aura Board can grow my team incredibly quickly. Just grab that, I guess. So no white card to be able to Solitude. But I take 3, it's not that bad. Oh, if I had a white card, I could kill them right now. It's fine. They draw 1. It'd have to be a counterspell, and I can kill both of their blue sources. Thraben Spectre. A little bit late to the party, my friend. Let's go Strip Mine. Mill a card. Strip Mine, yeah. Then let's replay Strip Mine. Mill a card. Strip Mine, yeah. Okay. Pass through combat here. No attacks because I don't need to. I'm at 6. Then I can cast Titania. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast Titania. Titania gets back Strip Mine. Mill a card. Strip Mine your blue. Get a 5/3. I would like to draw a card here. Then Solitude your frog. They cannot have Force of Will. There's basically no card in Magic they could have here that I know of. Not looking good for me as a Caleb. GG's. GG's. Wow, what a great deck we have. Opponent's deck I'm not entirely sure what it did because we stopped them from doing anything, but they do have Psychic Frog, which is a very terrifying card. See you all next round. Hey, and just a quick reminder, I've got a secondary channel called Caleb Gannon Gaming if you're interested in more content. I've been playing Slay the Spire, I've been posting Azoth content, which is a game that I made. And Slay the Spire 2 is coming out in like less than a week on March 5th, and I'll be posting daily Slay the Spire 2 content then. So if any of that seems interesting to you, go check out Caleb Gannon Gaming, link in the description. All right, we're playing against Avery Alder. Top one, go like have fun. And we get to be on the play. Let's do it. Strip Mine Ice Till. But we're not going to Strip Mine turn 1. I'm going to keep this, though. Because if I Strip Mine turn 1, I could actually end up mana screwing myself. So we want to delay it. Strip Mine's more of a late game plan, and that's the beauty of this card. You don't have to use it for whatever purpose. But we could top deck like a Mana Crypt, and then just like go nuts. We're going to go turn 1 Figure of Fable. Turn 2, probably Strip Mine Copter, and then if we draw any lands, maybe then we can start killing their lands. Or if we get the sense that they're playing an unfair deck. Noble Hierarch. That changes things, because I want to play this, and then the most mana efficient line is to do this. Attack for 2. Because they had no play last turn. So if they don't have a play this turn, we're cruising. And if we draw any land, Mana Crypt, like we just win the game if we draw Mana Crypt. Once Upon a Time. I could Once Upon a Time for a land. Let me attack for 2 here and see what happens. Yeah, let's Once Upon a Time for a land. Savannah or Temple Garden. I'm gonna grab Savannah untapped. Play it, and then I can level this thing up. Not the best sequencing, I guess. I should have done this before, but I wanted to see if they tried to kill something. Opponent says, same luck to me. They have Voice of Victory. So any land off the top, and they're just gonna have nothing. I have to remember I can't cast spells during their turn as well. Okay, that's probably game over, to be honest. Ice Till, Strip Mine. You know this. You know this drill. Attack for 3, because I have Exalted. So if they don't kill Ice Till literally right now, they're just not going to have any lands. They do have Phyrexian Tower, so they can sack a creature to Voice of Victory and get permanents off of that. I guess I will block here. They could have Toxic Deluge, right? Sack a creature, then Toxic Deluge. But that would kill everything, and then I just get to Ursine Monstrosity. I think that's probably okay. And that's one card that their deck doesn't look very likely to be playing. Okay, Evangelist. So they're just going to have no lands, but they're going to have a lot of like creature tokens. So gotta keep that in mind. Strip Mine. Kill this. Strip Mine. Kill this. Play. I guess I can attack with Figure of Fable. Although it's a decent blocker too. Let's attack with it. It'll be a 3-4. I can make it huge. Yeah, let's pressure them. And I did this that way. I could just hardcast Chaldea Guardian, but I think I want Ursine Monstrosity down. Okay, game over. Tokens. Does a tokens deck merit bringing in a Fury? Not really. The deck's felt incredible so far. I don't really care about tokens. I haven't even drawn Mana Crypt either. That's the beauty. I still have the busted Mana Crypt starts. Okay. I'll keep this hand. No. Okay, thank God. This hand is a work of art. I need to get some green sources going, but turn 1 library. I don't want to discard the hand size, so let's pass. I also want to give myself the most chance of hitting Once Upon a Time. And if I play Mana Crypt, then that isn't possible. Forsaken Miner. Draw a card. There's the Forest. There's Smuggler's Copter. So I can go... Can't really see a way around playing Mana Crypt here. Let's go Mana Crypt. Smuggler's Copter. Draw a card. Play a Forest. And play Haywire Might to crew the Smuggler's Copter. And the next turn I'll draw back up to 7, so I can still library. Vindicate my forest. Cool. So now they're just trying to win off Mana Crypt. I can Haywire Might the Mana Crypt. Take 1. Lose some life, maybe. Never not lucky. Let's draw. So I can Green Sun Zenith for 2. Or I can Formidable Speaker, which puts another creature in play. I mean, I would like to attack them with the Copter, I think. So let's Green Sun Zenith. And I guess it's probably just Noble Hierarch. Crew here hits you for 4. And then I just strip mine lock them next turn. Exalted, draw and discard. Yes, please. Abandoned Air Temple enters untapped. Questing Beast seems quite good, but double green's gonna be contested. I have a Solitude to eat anything scary. I guess I ditch a Questing Beast. Hit you for 4. Yawgmoth. So they can sack Forsaken Miner to kill Noble Hierarch, which they probably do. But then they can't get it back. That's fine. I can kill Yawgmoth with Solitude. Kind of regardless of what they do. Take 3. Okay, Moonshadow gets bigger. Hierarch dies. So, green source off the top, we can Titania. We got quite a few looks at this. Savannah, excellent. So let's go Savannah. Do I want to strip mine them? Yes, I do. So let me crew Smuggler's Copter here. Attack for 3. Sunbaked Canyon. So I'm going to discard a strip mine. Then I get to go Savannah, Titania, get back strip mine. Strip mine them off of white. Get a 5/3. I guess they get a Moonshadow. That's fine. And do I want to Solitude Yawgmoth? Because right now they can just sacrifice Moonshadow, but that lets them retrigger Forsaken Miner. I think I do just kill Yawgmoth right now. And then I can Formidable Speaker for Ice Till next turn. And that'll be kind of nuts. Also, Sunbaked Canyon plus Titania is nuts too. Okay, they have Phyrexian Tower. Skull Clamp, potentially helpful. Doesn't work with Forsaken Miner. But they can attack with a Menace Moonshadow for 4. I can Haywire Might my own Mana Crypt, so I'm not that worried about dying to it. And I will take 4. They probably tower the Moonshadow to draw a card. Yeah, that's a good play. No way, do they actually have Toxic Deluge? No way! Wow. I could be in trouble now. I have to kill them very quickly. They actually have it. Meat Hook Massacre for 1. Okay, that's fine. I think they're dead on board, right? Not on board, but effectively dead. Okay, that's fine. Win the flip. We have Chaldea Guardian. So I can go... I could play both of these. Cast with Blitz. Play this untapped. Cast this. Okay, nice. We're in the finals. See you there. Oh, wait, we're playing against Vash the Stampede. They said, love the content. I'm a proud Algomancy owner. To hear that. And thank you. For those who don't know, Algomancy is a card game that I made. It's a ton of fun. You can probably check it out in the description. But we have a battle against an opponent. They have a Lutri. I'm going to keep it just there so I don't forget. This hand is really slow, and we're on the draw. But our deck is really slow, and we have all of our mana I'm going to keep. Like, yeah, we could draw this. I want double green here, so I'm going to play this tapped as a green source. I guess I'll say good luck, have fun too. I don't know. Maybe this was a bad keep, but like I can Skyclave a frog. Problem is I'm on the draw, so I can't do it this turn. I'm just drawing land, so that's not great. I have to play a white source here. Yeah, it could just be I go for Skyclave, they counter it. I go for something else, they counter it, and then I die. That is kind of the Psychic Frog experience. But I can Formidable Speaker for a Solitude, if that doesn't work. Thoughtseize. Yikes. So they take this, probably. They have a Soul Ring. Alright, we are so far behind right now. And they have Master of Death Frog, which is kind of cool. But they only have 2 cards in hand. It's going to be 3. So we're up 1 card advantage, but very far behind in terms of the race. And also soon to be very far behind in terms of card advantage. Okay. A little bit late, my friend. Just a little bit late. Let's go Forest, Formidable Speaker. Discard the other Forest here. Grabbing... I think it's gotta be Solitude. Although Bright Glass Gearhulk's kind of nuts too. I could just hardcast Bright Glass Gearhulk next turn. Grabbing Mana Crypt and like Figure of Fable. I could try and race the Psychic Frog. Probably just Solitude. They get it back. Frog becomes a 3/4. They can discard a bunch of stuff to kill Formidable Speaker. I think that's fine. So they can discard 2 cards to kill the Speaker. I think... Do I care about this card existing? Maybe because I might play Ouroboros next turn, so I'm just going to take it. Yeah, because it's really discarding 1 card to kill Formidable Speaker. So it's basically, do I want to turn a random card in their hand into a 0 mana kill spell that grows the frog? And the answer is no, I don't want to do that. This looks like a Time Warp. Mind Twist my hand? Yeah, Time Warp. Better than Mind Twist, but still terrifying. Sadly, did not have white mana, or white card to kill the frog. So they can hit me for 8 currently. This is a lot of mana. Now it's a Mind Twist. Wan Shi Tong for 4. Okay. So they draw 2 cards. Wan Shi Tong's a 5/5 flying. Yeah, this is what happens when you keep a slow hand on the draw. And your opponent has a Soul Ring. So they're just going to give it flying now. And I have to draw a white creature. That's the play, basically. Green Sun Zenith does not work against Wan Shi Tong. Okay, that's just a forest. I'll see. Let's go to next game. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's many times you could keep that hand and it ends up great. And many times it doesn't. Just got unlucky. Do I want a Leyline Binding? Deals with the frog and a Wan Shi Tong. I think so. It's a little bit slow, but I think that's fine for this matchup. Do I want Green Sun Zenith against Wan Shi Tong? Probably not. Let's just do that. I could run Adeline on the play. Potentially better than... It's not better than Keldea. I don't think it's better than anything else, really. I guess I want to run a Taiga instead of a Forest, because I'm running Leyline Binding. Just makes it more likely it costs 3. Okay, on the play. Gotta win 2. But this is a turn 1... Yeah, this seems great. Keep this. Turn 1 Ursine Monstrosity. Gets around Fatal Push. Gets around a lot of stuff, to be honest. Yeah. Can just kill ya. We'll see what happens. Any land lets me... 1, 2, 3. I have 4 mana right now. So I could Titania if I draw green. Tails wins. Formidable Speaker. Let's go, dude. So, what do I want to grab? Ah, I know. We're going to play this as a forest. And I'm going to grab Noble Hierarch. Formidable Speaker. So the tables have turned. Turns out being on the play is good. I think I'm just gonna ditch Bright Glass Gearhulk because I'm so far away from being able to cast it. And then we're gonna grab... I could just grab Questing Beast. Or an Ouroboros, actually. Noble Hierarch would let me cast Titania, but I don't have any lands in hand. I guess Formidable Speaker already lets me cast Titania, so... Let me just Questing Beast, yeah, I think, is the play. Pre-combat, do the thing. 6/6 trample. Yeah, this plus Mana Crypt. Castable Titania. Abandoned Air Temple enters untapped. So let's play this. Attempt a Questing Beast. Move to combat. Hit you for a whole bunch of damage. Okay, you can Occult Epiphany, which lets Nethergoyf become like a 2-power. They take 10 down to 4. I could have not attacked with Formidable Speaker And then if I had like used it to untap Mana Crypt, I could play Felia, and maybe that was better. Seems hard to imagine them getting out of this. Barrowgoyf. Well, that's one. Barrowgoyf's a good card. Once Upon a Time. I don't see any reason to not pre-combat this. And I believe I can Skyclave the Barrowgoyf. Formidable Speaker. I tap white. I have 3 mana. Yeah, I should be able to do this. Untap this. Skyclave the Barrowgoyf. Okay. Great. That went well. We're on the draw. I just need to keep better hands is the play. And not let them get a soul ring either. Okay, so this hand is great, but it is very slow. But it's so good. I do have a console. I do have 3 4-drops. I guess I mulligan this. Okay, I'll keep this. It's way better. For now, I'm gonna ditch a Titania. Library on the draw on a mulligan is a little bit awkward, but we can still recoup the losses. Play library. Opponent has Jite. Okay, Haywire Mike can deal with that. So I kind of want to let them use their mana digging for things for the Jite. Let's go Temple Garden. That gives me the most options going forward. And I want to blink this with Felia, if I can. Okay, Nethergoyf, just equip Jite. You don't even have any power on it. Okay, we got our Time Walk. Figure of Fable. So let's draw Sentinel. That's a good one too. I really want to try and Felia the Nethergoyf. That seems quite greedy though, because if they get Jite counters, I just can't do anything. So let's just not be greedy and just Haywire Might the Jite. Gain some life. And I don't think I'm going to attack. I think the late game favors me with library and stuff. Master of Death hard cast. That's good news. So they were going to fill the graveyard for Nethergoyf. Almost certainly become 2 power. So if I'd waited for Felia, it would have been a complete disaster. Yeah, that would have been a disaster. Okay, take 2. Draw up to 7. Pest Infestation doesn't do anything yet. I can play Sentinel. That still lets me draw this turn. I think that's good. Multiversal Passage. This is going to be Plains, I think, because I have double green. Shock myself. And I'm just going to get down Sentinel for now. Blocks pretty well. I could double block with Thraben Inspector Sentinel on Nethergoyf. Barrowgoyf. Okay, so now I can grab Skyclave for the Barrowgoyf. No good attacks for them. Draw a card. Or Borid. Also a good one. We're trying to hit lands. So let me activate. Sunbaked Canyon. Perfect. So I can go land. I can play Questing Beast. But I think Formidable Speaker seems quite good. And I'm going to discard... I think Figure Fable is worse than Hex Drinker. I'm going to grab... I want to grab Skyclave. I think I will. And then I'm going to map token the Sentinel. Council's Judgment, no. I would not like that. So they can double block here. I think I'm okay with trading that. This gives me a map. Yeah, let's attack here. I have Council's Judgment. I have Skyclave Apparition coming. I have 6 cards in hand. They could double block and then Barrowgoyf and then Time Warp, but this trade seems okay to me. I don't know. I don't quite understand this double block. But I'll say any trading of resources is good for me because I'm drawing a card every single turn. There's also Formidable Speaker Library. If we get to the super late game, that's kind of nuts. Okay, Creeping Tar Pit. They're racing. I love it. Love the enthusiasm. I will block here. Council's Judgment. So let's draw. I guess I don't really need to draw a card, but I do want to hit a land. 1, 2, 3 for Skyclave. Let me Skyclave the Nethergoyf. How do I do this? I want to hit a land. I'm going to activate. They have 2 cards in hand. Noble Hierarch's great. Okay, Plains, white, green, play Skyclave. Eat this. Play out the Hierarch. Attack 4/3. I just have to race a creeping tar pit, basically. Which I should be able to do with Ouroboros. They play Master of Death, they activate tar pit. It is, I mean, it is a clock, but Ouroboros should just do the thing. They put both in the graveyard, and then I take 3. I can't die to this. That would be so embarrassing. Oh, okay. Well, they know I have an answer to the Oculus, because they saw it. But I do take... They get a 2/2. And I need to draw a land here, please. Chaldea Guardian. Okay. No land. White, this. Or Council's Judgment. I guess I'm still activating. Titania. Still no lands in my graveyard either, dude. White, this. Play Council's Judgment. Eat this. Okay. Then what do I do? I can Felia. I think I do want to Felia. If I attack with this, it'll be a 3/5. They can double block and lose both. I think that is fine. Okay, they just trade. This lets them dig through the deck more, which is quite nice for them, I suppose. I'm just trying to hit any land. I guess Strip Mine just kills this. If I can find any Strip Mine, I'm totally fine. Halfway through my deck and only 5 lands is kind of nuts. Yeah, this feels like a Psychic Frog. No. Okay, cast Master of Death. It is letting them, you know, draw cards or surveil every turn. I'm basically attacking for 1 damage, and they get to try and find good cards. They put 1 on the bottom, 1 on top. Here's what they would put on top here. Frog. Okay, take 3. Oh, interesting. They attack with both. Makes sense. I can't afford to take 5 here. Let me chump with the Raven Inspector. Or double block with Skyclave, but I want to blink the Skyclave to eat the Master of Death, so I will chump block here. Take 3. Strip Mine, where are you? Okay, Felia, get in there. Okay, that is a tapped land. Not an untapped land. It's somewhere in my deck. It's gotta be somewhere. How do I do this? Or board costs 4. I'm just gonna draw. Okay, untapped land. We're moving. Play untapped land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lets me cast Ouroboros. I think I just want to play Hex Drinker so I can map on the Felia. We hit another land. That's what we've been looking for, I guess. 4. So Felia can't attack into Master of Death on its own. But if I attack with everything, I can blink the Master of Death. And that feels like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Yeah. Grow my team. Swing out. And then blink this thing so they can't block. But their counterattacks also look pretty good. I can blink Skyclave so it's back as a blocker. If I had any smarts, I would get Solitude here. And I think that is what I will do. Do we trade? They get a 1/1. Yeah, I guess I was too all in on, it was a Nethergoyf. Okay, I get to discard a land. This one. Grabbing a Solitude. So I finally have an out to the Creeping Tar Pit. I could be dead. They have 1 card in hand, but they did put whatever they wanted on top. If the manifest is Psychic Frog, I think I'm actually dead, which is really annoying. But if it's not, then we're in business. Take 3. Just not Time Walk, please. Necromancy. Skyclave on Ouroborid. Okay. Okay. I can dig it. I can blink Skyclave with Felia, though. But I guess the illusion token isn't that great. What are you getting? I think it's Skyclave on Ouroborid. Otherwise, they take so much damage here. But we know this is not a frog, otherwise that would kill me. If I draw a white creature, I can Solitude easily. They hit Felia. Okay. Interesting. I guess that makes sense too, because then Skyclave can't Felia. I might just have lethal here. Draw a card. Ice Till Explorer. Where's my strip mine? Where are you? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So I can play Solitude. So I can play Ice Till and try and hit Strip Mine, but it's not very likely. I can Blitz, Chaldea Guardian, and Questing Beast. With Ouroborid, that just makes them chump block a lot. So that doesn't help too much. I need a Solitude the Tar Pit, but if they have a counter spell, that goes fairly poorly for me. Pest Infestation means I just have lethal next turn, but can I have lethal this turn is the question. I don't think so because I don't have Trample. Trample being the biggest problem here. So I can Pest Infestation and then have Solitude up. The problem is by casting Solitude, I go to 3. So if they counter it, I just die. Actually, right? If I go with that plan anyway. Let's play a land. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think just Blitz, Chaldea Guardian, play Questing Beast. I'm not taking any damage that way. And if they had something last turn, they would have played it. Something with flying, I mean. My team is huge. 6-6, 6-5. This makes 2 1-1 blockers. I can force them to block by attacking with one more thing. I cannot tap Sunbaked Canyon for mana. I'm gonna have 4 blockers to their 3 attackers. I guess I attack like this. So they need 2 removal spells to get past this. That's an interesting block. Do you have a Toxic Deluge? Take 6 down to 7. They could Deluge for 6. That is a possibility, I suppose. I would draw so many cards off Chaldea Guardian. Actually, that would not work very well for them. Alright, white creature off the Blitz draw. Let's go. Abandoned Air Temple. Not exactly a white creature. So they could go Toxic Deluge attack with Tar Pit. Shorikai. Okay. So they can do that. If they hit a land, they can then activate the Tar Pit. This Pest Infestation can go crazy, but this has been the most frustrating thing. I have Strip Mine, any white card, but I just couldn't find them after drawing almost all of my deck. But I'm not getting hit by Creeping Tar Pit. This is Deluge for 6, I think. All to 1. Do I have any haste cards? I don't. Pretty good. Yep, Deluge for 6, go to 1. Nothing I can do about it. I already used my Blitz card. They have 2 cards in hand. Strip Mine. Let's go, dude. Strip Mine. Mana Crypt. not exactly what we wanted. Okay. Let's go Pest Infestation. Play this. 2, 3, 4. Pest Infestation, the Shorikai. If I do this, I'll have 3 1/1s. Yeah, I think that's the play. And then I make Hex Drinker protection from instants. Level up. Level up. They might just be scared of the Solitude, which they should be. But they would need to hit me with Tar Pit and do damage to me somehow. I'm scared though. This is really scary. Time Warp is gone. Time Walk would kill me. They've played very well so far. And I think I probably had a cleaner route to winning. This is a lot of mana. Meat Hook Massacre for 4. Wan Chi Tong. Floating 3 mana for Creeping Tar Pit activate. Okay. I don't think that does it. Take 3. I think I got this. What a crazy last game. Strip Mine, this game's completely different, but sometimes you don't draw what you need. Wow. Trophy. Definitely could have played that last match better, I think. Opponent played very well, but they just couldn't handle the deck. This deck was so good. I am getting more and more impressed with Once Upon a Time, Strip Mine Library, plus like one Mana Dork, because it just makes it so much more likely that you're hitting your good cards on turn 1. Once Upon a Time Library in particular, great combo. Once Upon a Time Strip Mine, this grabs creatures, right? Yeah, Strip Mine or Questing Ice Till can grab either half of the combo. But the thing you need to know if you're building this deck, you can't make your deck um like all in on the combo, right? This deck is just a bunch of good cards, and then it just happens to have Ice Tail Strip Mine. That's kind of the key. But the deck was great. The matches were great. See you next time.